Hello students and welcome to week 4 of World Regional Geography. This week we are going to be looking at Latin America and the Caribbean. But first I want to recap week 3. Discussion went really well. I am looking forward to getting in there and grading your assignments for week 3. I will have those done by the end of the week. If you have any questions on that, please just email or give me a call. But other than that, week 3 went smoothly as normal. So keep up the good work and discussing with each other, bringing in the source material, responding to me. I do appreciate the time that you all have taken to provide me with diligent feedback on the questions that I've asked. So, but week 4, like I said, we're looking at Latin America and the Caribbean. So this is an interesting case study in world geography because the physical environment in these areas are very vast, and they kind of are varied compared to what we have here in the States. So the main thing that we're going to be looking at this week is how does the physical and cultural geography of Latin America and the Caribbean affect their standing in the global economy. So we're going to be looking at the physical nature of these areas, and then we're going to look at some information on economics, because this is a very tourist friendly area, and that's where a lot of their economics comes from. So we've got 2 article readings that are very important to discussion this week. I will be asking questions based on those. So be ready to discuss those in the discussion forum, and make sure that you're citing those sources when you answer the questions, okay? This week's assignments will be kind of varied. You're going to have a little bit to do. So you'll have your research paper, outline, and reference list due on Sunday. I want this to be as clean as possible, so I want you to really give me a good outline of what you're going to be doing, but more importantly, what I want is the reference list. I want it basically perfect based on APA, so you don't have to worry about that in a few weeks. I will post a video on how to use Microsoft Word and EBSCOhost to create your citations. So I do expect that to be almost 100% correct. I will provide feedback, but I don't want to be cleaning up a bunch of reference pages. So please do the due diligence on your end to go ahead and knock that out now. The other thing that you're going to be doing, which is the main assignment this week, is you're going to be pretending to be the Secretary of Tourism and Economic Development for a Caribbean island. So this is going to be an assignment and kind of research project on, you're going to be developing a brochure for your Caribbean island to present to the UN, the United Nations Commission on Economic Development. So what you want to do is your brochure must clearly discuss all important geographic ideas that support economic development in your nations: safe harbor, deep water ports, strong and willing labor force, which you feel are important. You must use at least 2 scholarly references to support your statements, okay? So, and it does note, if you want to just Google trifold brochure templates, you should be able to find one that works for you. But really what I'm looking for here is I want you to think holistically about, really put yourself in this situation, and let's say you're using the Dominican Republic. You need to think about what opportunities they have and why maybe foreign investors should invest in your country. Is it lower tax rates? Is it some of the things mentioned? They have deep water ports. Is that good for shipping? Is that going to help you bring in larger ships with more containers? You know, just kind of think holistically here of how you could improve the overall economic standing through a UN program like this. There is a rubric provided already. If you have questions, just let me know. But this project is fun, so make the brochure as if you would be presenting it to someone at the UN. So it's okay to go off of APA here. If you must cite your sources per APA, but don't hesitate to use images and really make it a pretty brochure that you would be proud to hand out to somebody. Other than that, the assignments, like I said, are very straightforward this week. Discussion, I look forward to it, but just keep plugging away, and it's already week 4, so when we get to the end of this week, we're halfway through the term already, which is always shocking to me, but that's where we're at. So let me know if you need anything, and I hope you all have a good week. Bye.